They were onto something with affirmations, but they didn't quite hit the nail on the head. In this video, I'm going to share how they aren't so effective, how they can even backfire and do the opposite of what you want, and what you should do instead for actual results backed by science. Real quick, if you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Sarah Whaling, and I'm a certified life, trauma, and relationship coach, and I help people heal insecure attachment styles of all types and become securely attached. Help people heal from damaging relationships, such as ones that involve narcissistic abuse, and help people to address any number of life challenges to see real change, targeting where trauma is stored in our subconscious and unconscious mind. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching, please send me a message via the contact page on my website. So if you're healing any of the insecure attachment styles, the idea of affirmations might be attractive to you because all three of the insecure attachment styles, dismissive avoidance, fearful avoidance, and anxious preoccupieds, have core wounds which create internal dialogue and limiting beliefs that really need to be cleaned up. And affirmations are supposed to manifest the results of that. Let's talk about the science behind why affirmations alone don't work, or how they even backfire, and what needs to be added for success. When we are healing core wounds and limiting beliefs so that we can feel differently in life and look around and see real change, we want to target the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is where trauma is stored. Trauma imprints us through emotion. Emotion is what fires and wires the neural pathways in the brain, and these pathways getting paved, if you will, is what changes the landscape of our brain and hardwires our belief systems for better or for worse. This can happen in the present moment, or it can happen by recalling a memory and feeling emotion from that memory. The beautiful thing is that you're able to heal at any age throughout your entire life whenever you learn this, because the brain has neuroplasticity throughout your life. In a nutshell, you can fire and wire new neural pathways, and that is how to truly, quote unquote, manifest. So real quick, how to. You use opposing emotions to fire and wire opposing beliefs to the negative ones that bad past experiences drilled into your brain. And you can do this by looking for evidence of the opposite. When you find this evidence, you will be able to properly communicate to your subconscious mind and begin healing, because this evidence will elicit emotion. Let's use a core wound as an example. If you have a core wound that says that people will dislike you or that you're not a likable person, the I am disliked core wound, you can use your memory bank and recall times either in the very recent past or distant past when you had a positive experience with someone liking you, liking something about you, liking any of your inherent traits. You can ask yourself what you like about yourself. The point is finding the opposing truth so you can equilibrate, and this will start rewiring. This is how to truly manifest what you want in your life. The subconscious mind is so much more powerful than the conscious mind. We can consciously want something, but if the subconscious mind isn't emotionally on board, it isn't going to happen. Science has proven that we are basically controlled by our subconscious and unconscious mind. But we can take control of our lives by rewiring and consciously choosing what we want to be there. Now that we've covered the science behind how to actually affect change in your brain and your life, the science of actually healing, let's talk about why affirmations by themselves don't work or can backfire incredibly. The conscious mind speaks through language. Repeating affirmations over and over again is just utilizing our conscious mind. Unless we back that with emotion, we aren't dipping into our subconscious mind, which once again is how we heal. That's where the autopilot programs are that run our life and our experience of life. Repeating words over and over again is futile. What's even worse is that often the words being repeated may not be something our subconscious agrees with, or many people wouldn't be repeating them to begin with. This is the science of how affirmations often backfire. When someone thinks of an affirmation that they disagree with, they will feel that awful opposite emotion of their trauma. Remember the example of the I am disliked core wound. Repeating I am liked over and over again is only going to make that person's subconscious argue and say, no, I'm not, while thinking of all the reasons why and the imaginary future scenarios, because what is already there is your lens of the world and will automatically find evidence to confirm your current belief system. When we are creating a new, more realistic lens, we have to put in effort and point out the evidence to our subconscious. So here is how to get it right. Say the affirmation and follow it with because and fill in the blank. Look for real evidence to communicate to your subconscious mind and elicit the emotion so you can get your subconscious on board. Then you're not just keeping it surface level and wasting your time.